Good evening. A judge today imposed a fine of £134,000 on high street retailer Poundland after it admitted breaching food hygiene laws.
Well, charges were brought by Birmingham City Council following the discovery of mice droppings at two shops in the city centre in 2015. Callum Watkinson reports.
Poundland merchandise nibbled by rodents and their droppings scattered throughout the shop. Complaints from the public alerted council officers to an infestation of mice at two Birmingham stores. Inspections of the premises on Corporation Street and Martineau Place in 2015 led eventually to 8 guilty pleas for breaching food hygiene laws. Today, the chain's retail director Martin Dawson was in court to hear a judge impose a fine on the store that sells everything for £1, £134,000, plus £18,000 in costs. The court was told that Poundland had been warned repeatedly by its own staff and by a pest control company with whom it had a contract that gaps and holes in the walls and floors and the general level of cleanliness in these stores was causing a rodent problem. In the written record of one such daily inspection, an employee had written that conditions were disgusting and not acceptable. In the view of the official that led the council's investigation, the fact that a system for controlling rodents was in place but apparently not followed exacerbates the offences.
It's one thing to have systems, and there may be a view that having those procedures and those checks is better than having nothing, but to my mind it's pointless if nobody's still going to respond to them. I mean, the fact is that concerns were raised and they weren't responded to, so you know that's quite telling, really.
Noting that Poundland had apologised profusely to their customers and staff, the judge nevertheless said it was extremely important that the public should have confidence in hygiene standards in high street stores. Callum Watkinson, ITV News.
Well, in a statement, Poundland said, "We've learned lessons from this case, cooperated fully with the local authority and reconfirm our commitment to pursuing the highest standards of health and safety for colleagues and for customers."
Some news in brief.